The first subassembly that we will put together is what I call the corner idler mounts. You'll find these in a bag labeled appropriately, so the first thing that we will do is dump out all of our parts, and if there is any protective film left on the sheet metal parts, we will get that off. Next, we can dump out our screws and nuts and make sure that the cat doesn't try to steal any of them. Grab 2 of the M5 by 30mm long screws and put them into the holes in the center of the plate. Next, we'll grab our spacers and washers, and the order here is we will put a 3mm spacer on the inside screw, and we'll put a 10mm spacer on the outside screw. Follow that up with a large washer, a small washer, a bearing, another small washer, a large washer, and either a 10mm spacer or a 3mm spacer, depending on which screw you're doing, kind of as shown in the video here. What we're trying to achieve here is an offset in the heights of the belts that will run on the machine later on. Now we can grab a hex key and a 8mm socket and tighten everything up. There will be a little bit of extra hardware, particularly T-slot nuts and M5 by 8mm long screws, left over after we're done showing these steps. Just hang on to them and they'll come into play later on. Once everything is tight but the bearings can still run, we are done. Just repeat these steps with the other sheet metal mount and the remaining screws, spacers, and bearings.